Hi, Subhash from dsf.my. You may be familiar with that car over there. That's the Jaecoo J7, the most popular Jaecoo in Malaysia. I think this car took the country by storm when it was launched. So many units sold, I think over 7,000 units sold in under a year. This is the follow-up to that. This is the J5. It's the baby J7, but as you can see, it has kind of the same look. It has kind of the same feel. And size-wise, unless you park them next to each other, it's kind of hard to tell that it's a whole class smaller. So this vehicle hasn't been launched in Malaysia yet, but it will come here by the end of the year. And the pricing is quite interesting. Under the hood, you get a 1.5 litre turbocharged engine. So less power than that, but still almost 150 horsepower, 210 Newton meters of torque. Enough lah, more than enough actually to get the car up to speed and all that. It's what you would expect from an entry-level premium SUV. Not super duper fast, but definitely brisk enough and still efficient, mind you. So this car is going to be aimed at executives, you know, your first car once you get into you know, your first promotion. You know, it's not your Perodua Myvi, but it's definitely like your upgrader car. People coming from Myvi level, Honda City level, going up in life, this is what they want to capture. So you still get some premium styling. As you can see from the front, you got that Range Rover inspired styling. But when you go around the side, you'll see that the wheels are actually maybe not as big as you would expect from a premium SUV. It's 18-inch wheels. And you have really small non-premium cars that are nowadays starting to go up to 18-inch. Just recently we sat in the Cherry Tiggo Cross, an A-segment SUV, and that petrol version of the car had 18-inch wheels or so. So this car, it's bigger than A-segment, it's more like B-segment plus, but you get 18-inch wheels. But this allows for cheaper running costs because tires 18-inch is cheaper than 19-inch. Of course, everybody thinks 17-inch is the base that you should get if you want to save money, but 17-inch would be a little bit too small for this kind of car lah. So what else is interesting? This is not the final spec, mind you, for Malaysia, so we have to wait and see what the pricing and the final spec will be. But two things I can tell you that we know so far is the interior. The upholstery of this interior is supposed to be TUV certified to be pet friendly. That means it's not toxic to your pets in case they bite it and they swallow little pieces of it. It's synthetic leather, of course. Apparently it can withstand the rigors of pet ownership. They advertise it as being pet friendly. As you can see from the back here, just about big enough for someone of my size to sit in the back, but not as huge as the J7, certainly not as big as the J8. J8 is properly full size, right? But yeah, super well appointed car. Besides that, also, it's going to be priced at 120,000 ringgit. So 120,000 ringgit for a car like this, with this kind of looks, I think it's going to fly off the shelves lah. A lot of the Japanese crossovers in that segment are going to face a lot of competition once this guy comes into the picture. So there is another preview we're going to talk about later. So check out the YouTube channel for the preview of the C9 PHEV. But for now, this is the J5 turbocharged petrol version only, coming later this year. Expected to be around 120,000 ringgit. Yeah, thanks for watching dsf.my.